That would be kind of fun for tonight. I don't remember if his stuff is all one big long story arc or if there's 2 arcs or whatever. Let me pull up him on the wiki. That way I can be aware. And wow, the wiki is being real slow. You know, I was just on the McMaster Car website, and it's amazing. You can search their catalog of millions of items, and each page loads instantly. And you're talking like referencing like crazy database records and graphics and stuff. Meanwhile, this wiki with like 2 kilobytes of text takes like 30 seconds to open. I don't know, man. Okay, here we go. It's open. Let's click on Vernon von Grun. We'll save Pyther for a day when I'm feeling very silly. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4 story arcs and no random missions. Okay. Well, let's Von Grun it up. But I'm gonna create another city here. I'm gonna sell real estate in the city and NFTs. I'm gonna be rich. I think somebody tried that already. No, I still got television. We'll do television another night. I want to save television for like when I'm ready for like May Von Wooters and you know, Dr. McLargehuge and all that. I am not in the state of mind where I can handle the television story arcs right now, because I'll be playing it and then I'll just start cracking up and it'll be like 15 minutes later and then we'll move on with our lives. So it's not good for right now. My name is Vernon von Grun, and I'm a lab assistant. Look at this guy. But I will not have any scientific genius confined to clean glassware for much longer. No! Though I toil away now as a mere lab assistant on Project Fury. Soon I will be ready to demonstrate my theories. Soon I'll be ready to show all of those who mocked my work. All I need is the right aid. The aid of a powerful villain capable of carrying out necessary experiments to prove my theories once and for all. To make them have to accept me and my work as the pinnacle of science! Like that. That's how you gotta say it. All science begins with basic research. Research must be conducted according to rigorous scientific methods. To conduct this research, I will need theories, which I already have, and I will need access to equipment, which I have in sufficient quantities. And I will need materials, specimens, subjects. The kinds of subjects I need are members of Devouring Earth. These are normally dangerous to acquire, and I'm going to need a lot of them. That's where you come in. To prove my theories, and show the greater scientific community within Arachnos the true value of my work, oh boy, I will need a great deal of Devouring Earth specimens. Fortunately, the creatures are as prolific as they're dangerous. I have infested such as St. Marshall. I'm sending you to some natural caverns beneath that island where you should go to grab them. Oh, and take this tranquilizer gun. Right there. We will not be using that. You know what? What am I going to run there when we can just teleport? Okay, only wear the television and not play villains contests live and only made it to the 20s. Television's level 45 plus. It's a hoot. Do recommend the television. Some really funny stuff. And in fact, we might farm some of that too, because there's a mission in there that has that's full of family. And I think with the changes they made, the bosses in there will actually count for badges. So we'll probably do that. I just realized my drink is empty. That's no good. But it's okay, because we're going to beat up these Devouring Earth, and everything will be fine after that. One group. This is all kind of a prelude to, you know, real stuff, because we're doing this to get incarnate shards and incarnate threads so that we can Hulk out and all that jazz. I'm still not 100% sure what I'm doing for incarnate powers, but we'll figure her out. Yeah, I need to go pull up the wiki and see what you got to do for the payphone, man. You get that badge. Boom, come on. I could go straight to incarnating, but I don't know. I don't really feel like I want to grind that first incarnate arc over and over and over again right now when I'm in the middle of doing all this other cool stuff. Like, this all seems like a great way to move forward towards my goals of doing all the villain arcs while earning lots of shards and threads and stuff, and IXP for that matter, although that doesn't really matter. Look at this guy. Does he really look like the shark? He looks like he needs to shave, man. Also get a sunnier disposition. Did I really just click back into St. Marshall? Yes, I did. Oh my gosh, I'm such a goober. What a goofy goober I am. I can't believe I did that, but I can believe I did that. You bought the NFTs in Star Citizen. There's NFTs in Star Citizen? I thought they were just the ships. I played some blockchain card game. Since we're talking about that, it was built into Steemit or one of those like blog sites I used for a little while. I came up here out of reflex, out of pure habit to come talk to Ghost Widow. Oh my gosh, guys. Maybe I should just go to bed. I am apparently on super ultra mega autopilot. No. There's nothing wrong with your work. It's just these specimens won't work. Their nerve ganglia are insufficiently complex. There's not enough variation in them. Why? Even semi-intelligent lichen that binds and animates rockmen is inefficient enough, at least. Not in this quantity. There's just not enough variation, of course. Sample size is too small. I'll need more. I'll simply need much more. Check my calculations. Okay. XLG adds that he's kidding. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Time to make my theories impact the world with the brilliant hammer of enlightenment only science can bring. I will need more specimens. More! Oh, hiccup. Okay, well, let's go back to St. Marshall and beat up more of these nerds. Oh my god, the teleport just took me here. Okay. Alright, let's go talk to Lord Schweinzer and get that mission off the books so that the next time I teleport, it doesn't teleport me back to frickin' Port Oaks. Oh my gosh. This is my own fault. I didn't select the mission. Like, I recognize that. However, that doesn't make me not dislike it. Sorry, that huntsman deserved that. So, actually, one of my 2 soldiers of Arachnos is a huntsman build. All gun, no mace. The way it should be. Those laser maces are kinda dumb. For the secret Doc Buzzsaw badge as a hero, you must clear Sutter, Hess, Moonfire, Synapse, Posy 1 and 2. That sounds completely unfun. Well, you see, XLG, the snack mix I have right here has like these little stick things that are made out of sesame seeds. They're so good, they're mouth-watering, and thus they protect your voice. Duh. Wow, that is way the frick out there, ain't it? I'm kind of disappointed in the stuff I can buy with the anniversary tokens. Like, I would have hoped that you could have just spent those to buy the badges instead of actual reward merits. It seems kind of lame spending reward merits like actual money. If only my teleport hadn't failed us, or I hadn't failed my teleport, whichever way you want to look at it. I love all the casinos out here. It really does feel like, you know, the Vegas Strip, except worse in every possible way. Which, that feels kind of right, you know? Hello, friends! These guys are totally friendly. They're friendos. You know, these guys could improve their PR if they didn't just yell devour and try to eat people like that guy just did. Someone call the Hamadan up. We can workshop some better slogans here. Shouldn't be too hard, right? Like we can. How about we start with like protect Gaia. We're gonna get the Emanator first, just in case. Also, I'm just looking at that list of bosses you have to have defeated, and most of those have nothing to do with the Vasilok at all. Why is Sun Xiang on that list? He's like a kung fu guy. Yeah, well, it doesn't matter what you want to do. You got to spin it, man. You gotta come up with like a good spin, you know? You got to tell people, oh, we're here to protect Gaia, and then they'll believe you. Because they're dumb. They believe whatever the TV tells them. If the TV tells them you're here to protect Gaia, they'll buy it. They'll be like, oh yeah, that Dr. Hamadan guy, he's here to protect Gaia. Ugh. At least that guy didn't summon a bunch of swarms at me. You know, it has always seemed weird to me that the thing you get badge credit for these guys isn't the actual enemies, it's the stuff they summon. That seems so weird. I wish the rebels and swarms counted too, though, because that seems kind of thematic. But then I guess that badge explicitly does say, you know, this is for defeating Emanators or something, and not like this is for defeating the summons. Yeah, and that badge for defeating gears is so easy to get incidentally, man. I love it. Like, you just go run one synapse with a small team, you'll get that. Run it with a big team, you'll get that. It'll just take longer. Wow, this was again a pretty small map. Thank you, Vernon, for not giving us like really big obnoxious maps. Like, we'd have gotten this done quicker, except I've been yapping. I turned my yap off. Probably plowed through here quicker. Oh, I wonder if... I made a story arc involving Vernon von Grun, and I wonder if I could actually complete that solo. It's really not meant to be soloed. If I had Chivans and I had... signature summon, and within Venom Daggers, I probably could. I might be able to do it without the Chivan and signature summon too. I'm thinking, because you got to fight. It's a map that has monsters like devouring Earth giant monsters in it. Not Jurassic, but the ones you get the essence of Earths from. And I'm not sure if they got buffed when they buffed all the other giant, when they buffed the actual giant monsters or not. If they did, that's such an unreasonable pile of HP that I don't even ever want to do my own story arc. I'm ecstatic about these new specimens. I almost have all that I need. Why one that devoured even had vestigial traces of the original human organs. But I still need one last thing to fully understand how this works. I almost have a complete understanding of the creatures, but there remains one last area, one last veiled truth I'm find to reveal. And once I have thrown aside that obfuscating curtain... oh, sorry. Sorry about the laughing. I'm on the cusp of a major discovery. All I need is one last very special subject. Oh, we're going to go get Pyrus, aren't we? That'd be a devouring Earth, devoured paranormal. Yes, while many of the devoured creatures were once humans, a few special mutants come through with their old abilities intact. Yep, Pyrus. So we kind of caused the downfall of Pyrus earlier in our gameplay. Good times. By examining your genetic and physical structure, I'll be able to see how the two sides were combined and reach a complete understanding of how the devouring Earth truly operate. Okay, buddy. Whatever you say. Don't forget your tranquilizer darts. They may help. Pyrus can be quite a fight. I mean, I'm not too worried about it, dude. At worst, she's going to be an EB, and I think I can take a fire-based EB in a fight. I am vibing so hard to this music. Almost to the old mission door. Oh, really? We gotta go in here to it? Okay. This is such a neat little area. This place is warmer than... We've never been to this mission door before. What do they mean, warmer? Okay, she ain't there. She ain't here. Okay. Come on, Pyrus, just be here somewhere. I hate these little forky maps. Yeah, this is stupid. I You know what's great? Maps that go straight. It's true. There she is. Oh wow, somebody's trying to form a Cavern of Transcendence trial. That takes me back. Since you no longer have to do a simultaneous click, it's a lot easier than it used to be. Bam! Old life, this life, both gone. Poor Pyrus, man. We have absolutely ruined her life over the course of our City of Villains game. Also, yo, Crispy Chicken. Wow, spots are going fast on this Cavern of Transcendence trial. I thought that said Oregon Keeper, and I was like, huh? Fortunately, the name makes a lot more sense. You learned last night that if you're on a full task force, you open a time capsule, you get like 12 spawns. Yeah, I saw some people flying around on a team hitting capsules earlier so that they could get the bigger spawns. Now, I think I tried to just set my team bigger, and it just kind of laughed at me like, what are you doing, you dum-dum? And I was like, oh, okay. Oh, Pyrus, though minds concerned with the follies of human existence might see your life as a tragedy, I must maintain my scientific detachment and see your agonized existence for what it is, my Rosetta Stone. Your genetic structure will finally unlock all the secrets of devouring Earth to me. The world has no idea what awaits for it, but you, Tabaz, you shall be here to see the dawning of a new day for science! Join me! You handle that very well, and have shown an incredible natural acumen for science. Call our meeting fate would be to slight the laws of probability. No, this work of ours, this work we're doing is too important to minimize it, so take my cell phone number. There we go. I'm actually going to be right back so I can go get a drink, and then we will continue on with something. We'll see what it is when I get back.